In my work in biotech consulting, I saw the beauty and the technological advancement of mankind being able to read every base pair of DNA. But over time, I came to think, why are we living lives that lead us to needing this level of intervention? And so this space, in some ways, is using the skills that I learned there and the creativity that I learned there, but is also a reaction to needing that sort of intervention, such that this is a place where you can relax, ground, and be whole and complete, so that you can live a full life and never need that level of medical care.
So maybe if I were to piece that together, I would say you're glad you have the degree, but you wish that people didn't have to have the degree.
And it's a really beautiful thing too. It also brings light from this main room into the control room, which light is very important. On our way back from Walmart, just did the 3:45 pickup. We had only 4 students today after the snowstorm, and so we'll see if we get a big group for the 4:20 pickup, and if not, I'm running until 7 p.m. today to get students to dinner. It's so darn cold and windy. So if you're gonna go through the experience of making music yourself, you should do it with others. You should cherish the connection and the individual that you're making music with. Like, I think that's the most important thing. That's really why the Dome is here, is because even 2 or 3 years ago when I initially had this idea, I understood that the idea of music being this packageable and sellable item is going away, because now robots can make music that we can't even discern if it's real or not. And so if we're not going to make music for the love of making music and for the joy of being with other artists and being with other musicians, then why are we making it? And so in service of that, like, let's have a space where that's fun, low pressure, and also have the opportunity to explore some of the healing modalities that we might need to accommodate to be able to create that channel. Before starting this, after Bali, I built out a little RV. And that was a dream that I had had since middle school, way back in the day, of building out a school bus or a cargo van. I have plans of each of those saved somewhere in my archive. I ended up getting a 1990 Toyota Sunraider, and I built a music studio in the back of that with the same idea of creating a music studio that I could bring to people, share with people, and have experiences in. And that was wonderful, except it really limited who I could work with unless they also had an RV or were willing to sleep in the woods. It was very intimate. It was an 18-foot RV with 1 bed, so really limited. Unless you're on an intimate basis, making music together is intimate enough. I think a lot of pop music is chaotic and dissonant. If you've ever seen, I forget what they're called, the plates that have the sand on them, and you play a certain frequency through them, you see how the sand rearranges itself. And not only does that happen in sand, but that happens in water. You can play music on a plate of water and it will rearrange the same way. And humans are 70% water. So I think we really underestimate the impact that the sound waves that we let hit our physicality affect us. And so when you're making music solely for the purpose of making money, what does that do to your blood? What does that do to your inflammation? What does that do to your body? Versus making music with the sole purpose and having that in mind and working to make music that heals and cleanses and calms. Minimal driving, just beautiful bass lines and hypnotic and healing in its own right. I'm a sucker for old films. I like the pace of older films and getting away from that instant gratification of the quick cut action films of today, and anything with Jane Birkin is really right up my alley. Corners are to hide yourself away and to put yourself on the back burner. And so just the very shape of this place leads to interconnectedness and leads us to confront our common reality and embrace it. And so I feel strongly, and I have to thank our foreparents, the ones who built this place back in the 70s, for having that forward-thinking mind to eliminate the corners and create such a warm and nurturing environment.
I found out about Fairfield, Iowa because in 1978, over in one of the old Parsons frats, the Beach Boys recorded an album on the MIU campus.
Wow.
And I thought, what on earth is MIU? And it was a school, and it was 3 hours away, and I thought, well, I might as well go visit. Speaks to something. Yeah. And it's just interesting how I was brought here because someone else recorded here. When it comes to what you're doing, you're inviting people to come record here.
Yeah, I mean, Beatles, Beach Boys, there's been some modern, like I think Hush is a major success that came from MIU, and there have been others as well, but it seems like the history has kind of hit a pause in a little way, and I'm here to say let's keep it going and grow it even further. If I'm allowed to say that in the context of the Beach Boys and the Beatles, it's a pretty grand statement, but
yeah,
let's
I'm always open to continuing.
Yeah. I spend so much time here alone. I kind of like it that way. But on the rare time I had to go out to get groceries, something crazy happened. This deer jumped in front of my path. A beautiful doe. I was on the way to get groceries. I wanted to honk so I could get to the bees, but she seemingly started to talk to me, and I had to say for this message. What she told me was, I'll be with you soon, and your labors will bear fruit. It's crazy. But also, what does that have to do with anything? I don't know. I'm just glad. Got this tea, and I can sit here and enjoy the tender pulse of this spaceship. Who's that? I didn't invite him in here. Who could that be? Not expecting anyone right now.
Well, hello, Cameron.
Wow, what's this? I was just drinking some tea.
May we come in? We wanted to thank you so generously for all you've done for the Maharishi community in Fairfield for building this dome. Here's a gift for you.
You did a great job.
Yeah, of course. Come in, come in.
We hope that these humble gifts may sweeten your journey. These flowers are the minds that you will help expand because of the peaceful vibration of this spacecraft.
Yeah, come in. I don't know what kind of seating you like as animals.
This'll do.
We've been feeling the peaceful vibration out in the forest. This disco ball keychain is a token of all the fun you'll have with the creativity of the music that will be written here.
You know, we'd love to stay, but the forest nymphs have been calling for us.
We've got some animal business to attend to.
Alright, well, then let's get you back to your homes. We're gonna make it to you. Wow.